system which is made up of institutions, made up of policies, made up of concepts, they make poverty. Unless we change those systems, change those institutions and policies and concepts, it will be extremely difficult to lift that burden of poverty on people. So we have to go back to our drawing board to see where we went wrong, because we made mistakes and people have to suffer for that. Because there's nothing wrong in individual human being. A poor person is as capable, as energetic, as creative as any human being can be in any other station of life. There's nothing wrong. But he and she has to suffer because we made mistakes and we don't admit it. And I give the example of financial institutions. Look at the banks. What do the banks do? They deny financial services to more than 2/3 of the world population. Not half. 2/3, majority. It's not within the gambit of financial services. How do they justify it? They say, well, poor people are not creditworthy. That's what the manager told me when I first went to the manager to negotiate loans for the people in the village next door to the campus. And ever since I'm asking the question, should banks tell the people that they are not creditworthy? Or people should be asking questions to the banks whether they are people worthy? So this is a simple question. 34 years back, when we were beginning it, I couldn't say that with so much emphasis on it. Today, 34 years later, when this thing that we do in Bangladesh has spread all over the world, every single country in the world today has microcredit program, including the United States. And it works exactly the same way. No collateral, nothing. The payment is 100%. We run a bank or banking program in New York City right now, in Jackson, called Grameen Bank. Exactly the same way we do it in Bangladesh, and with the same result. We have over 2,000 borrowers there, all women, average loan about $1,500. Repayment is near 100%. So if banking can be done this way, why aren't you opening up? Why are we refusing the billions of people? Because after all, you need money to catch money. If you don't have the first dollar, you don't catch the next dollar. You need $1 to catch $1. Nobody gives you the first dollar. And that is the seed of poverty. Because now you made it totally incapacitated. He or she has to now find a job, somebody's work. Otherwise, it's impossible. We said if we had given the money, if we opened the door, then she could create or he could create self-employment. I can do my own thing. So I now particularly focus on concept. This is an institution, it's a banking. Now the concept. And that concept that I focus on is the concept of business. The concept of business that we have in our textbooks, in our theories, economic theory, is something which we do to make money. And they make it very clear. Profit maximization is the mission of business. That's all they do. And there's only one kind of business in the whole world. I said that cannot be correct. Because human beings are not one-dimensional beings. The theory makes it look like we are just money-making machines. We're not robots, we're not machines, we are human beings. Human beings are multidimensional, definitely not single-dimensional. But the theory accepted only one dimension and rejected every other dimension. So we are trying to fit into the theory. That's very strange. Theory was supposed to fit us rather than we fit the theory.
Yeah.
So now we are very busy fitting the theory, making money, maximizing profit. I said, in order to come closer to the real human being in the theoretical framework, we need at least one more dimension to begin to improve it. Like, first of all, the theory took the selfishness in us and built the whole theory of business based on selfishness. Everything is for me, nothing for others. That's the theory of business. I said, but as a human being, not only we have selfishness, which is part of us, we have also selflessness in us. Every human being carries that dimension, selflessness dimension. But that is not reflected in our economic world, as if they don't want to recognize that. So I said, why don't we recognize the selfless human being and build a theory out of it, theory of business out of it. Business based on selflessness. How? In that business, everything is for others, nothing for me. It's possible. Oh, when in the beginning, when I started talking about it, because no, people are not crazy like that. They don't want to do things for others. They want to do things for themselves. I said, you misread human beings. So human beings, we see it every day, give away money. They give away hundreds of dollars, they give away thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. Some people even give away billions of dollars. So I'm not talking about giving away. I'm talking about investing in something to do good for others. Giving away is also an exciting thing. You achieve something by giving away to the charity. But the money goes, achieves its goal, it never comes back. So every time you need a fresh money to do the same thing again. If you could somehow design it as a business, as a social business, meaning you don't want any money out of it, you want to achieve that goal only, but done in a business format, then your money will be recycled. It will recycle. Your achievement will be much greater than giving away money. It becomes more powerful because you create an institution out of it. It becomes transparent. And you personally get involved with it. That's the most striking thing. In charity, you don't get involved, you just give the money. Somebody else does it to work for you. But in social business, you personally get involved. You want to see its success. But still, people find it very difficult to accept it. So I started creating those businesses, one after another. But in the beginning, nobody noticed it because we are doing it on our own. So I started creating with the joint venture. First joint venture we did with Danone, a milk product company, a multinational company, French company. We created Grameen company in Bangladesh as a social business. Both Danone agreed and we agreed. We signed up an agreement. We created this company, launched it. What do? We produce yogurt. Danone is very good at yogurt. So we said, let's produce yogurt in Bangladesh. But a social business yogurt. The whole purpose of the company is to address the malnutrition among the children of Bangladesh. Nearly half the children of Bangladesh are malnourished. Most of them are severely malnourished. So what we did, we created a yogurt with all the macronutrients in it, with vitamin, iron, zinc, iodine, which are missing in these malnourished children. If a child eats 2 cups of this yogurt within a week and continues this over 8 to 9 months, the child becomes a healthy, playful child because all the macronutrients the child needs came back to it. And that is the objective of the company.